Dear delegates to the Girls 20 Summit, congratulations to all of you for holding and participating in your 8th summit. I very much regret that I cannot be with you in Munich to engage on an important issue for you and for the other G20's agenda, that is, international migration. But I'm happy to provide a short overview of some of the main challenges faced by migrant women and girls and discuss possible actions to maximize benefits and minimize risks associated with their mobility. Now, let me start with the situation in countries of origin. In some 30 countries worldwide, married women cannot choose where to live. 19 countries require women by law to obey their husbands. I could go on with a long list of legal barriers women face when trying to obtain a passport, get a job, or travel outside the country. Women also face specific challenges when they're in transit, including high risks of exploitation and gender-based violence, particularly when they move through irregular channels. Women often travel for days, sometimes actually months, and rarely have access to even the most basic services, including clean and secure private spaces to wash and rest. Upon arrival at their destination, women face multiple and intersecting layers of discrimination, as migrants, as women, and often as irregular workers because they are more likely than men to work in the informal sector. Even highly skilled women tend to be constrained by visa regulations that do not allow them, for example, to work part-time or to take career breaks. Now, the good news is that migration is now very high on the agenda of the United Nations. This is the perfect time for action and for collaboration. The New York Declaration for Refugees and Migrants, adopted by global leaders at the United Nations last September, identified 5 specific actions to ensure that responses to large movement of refugees and migrants promote gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls. First, incorporating a gender perspective into national migration policies, tackling the multiple and intersecting forms of discrimination against migrant women and girls, combating sexual and gender-based violence to the greatest extent possible, providing access to sexual and reproductive health care services, ensuring migrant women's full, equal, and meaningful participation in the development of local solutions and opportunities. Now, building on the New York Declaration, the UN is now developing a global compact for safe, orderly, and regular migration. This is a unique opportunity to ensure that the human rights of all women and girls on the move are protected and to strengthen their contribution to sustainable development in countries of origin and of destination. I would strongly encourage you to engage in the preparatory process to the Global Compact on Migration. We cannot afford a gender-blind compact that fails to take into consideration the different needs, vulnerabilities, capacities, and contributions of women, girls, boys, and men. Thank you very much for your kind attention.